So in this video I'm going to be taking a look at the new OEX Ultralite Tarp. Now it's the same measurements as the Bush Pro Tarp and the exhibition tarps by OEX. There's not much difference there. Only thing that is difference to it, it's extremely lightweight. This one comes in at 420 grams, and that is including the pole, the pegs, the guidelines and the tarp. So it is part of the new ultralight range that they brought out, but you can still buy the old exhibition tarp. Just because they brought the new lightweight range out, it doesn't mean that other tents, the Fox 2, the Fox 1, the Jackal 2, Jackal 3, all them was still available. They're not stopping selling all them basically just because they brought the new lightweight tents out. They're just giving the people the option of having lighter choice if they want to go like that. But yeah, 420 grams. It's extremely lightweight tarp, but is it any good? Now I'm going to set the tarp up and then we're going to run through with what it's made out of and the measurements and stuff like that. So once you open the bag, the tarp is there. Now people are beginning, when OEX brought out this new design, they were going on about the colour. Well, people have sort of got over the colour now and they seem to like it. So the new brand colour did have a little bit of negativity about the colour, but people are starting to turn and quite like it. So the tarp seems to be made of 3 different pieces attached together, so you do need to seam seal this yourself. I'll get the tarp set up and then I'll show you exactly what I mean about that. So if you're going to be using the pole to put this tarp up with the tents, this is what the pole will look like, and it seems to come in 5 pieces, but it's got the bungee cord in the center like that just to connect it together. I will set it up like this. So there is the tarp set up. Now they have made a couple of changes to it, and that's the shape at the back end that goes over your tent. Now I quickly want to talk about some parts about this tarp if you're thinking about buying it. The first thing, you will have to seam seal it yourself, and I'll show you the stitching in a minute or two. But you do get, if I don't drop it on the floor, some silicone seam sealer in the tarp as well bag, and you get a little brush to brush it on with, and you get a pole there to repair part of the pole what your tent goes with. Now you can use it as a shelter like this with a bivvy underneath it. You just have to consider the sides that I'm going to show you in a minute, with the water from the rain obviously coming in at you. So I quickly want to talk about the tarp, sorry. The Flysheet, that's what this is classed as, is 10D nylon silicone coated. The pole is an aluminium pole, 9.7mm, and it's 1 piece. Hydrostatic head of the tarp, 1,500. It comes with a repair kit, as you can see. The pack size is 33 centimeters by 14 centimeters by 8 centimeters. So the full length of it from here to where it ends of the paracord of there, what you're pulling it out with, it is 195 centimeters. From here, from the floor, from the pole there to the top, that is 130 centimeters, and the length of it, where the full length of it, let's say, where it changes there, it goes, it's 263 centimeters. So I don't know which way that's thinking. I will put it on the screen here if I remember, so you can see it. But the full coverage from there to there is 300 centimeters. So I'm thinking, is the full length all the way down 263 centimeters, and once the back end goes over the tent, does that mean then it's 195 centimeters? Let's show you the back end. So this part here is what I mean. This part here, what's attached to it, what on these ceiling itself, that there goes over the tent, and this it sort of tucks down. That's why it's got that big, you know, piece cut out there shape, let's say. So that'll fold over the back of your tent. So from here onwards, that becomes your shelter, your cooking area, your sitting area and stuff like that. And it's same again on the other side. So you wouldn't need to do what I've done by pulling it out to the tree. This here would actually tuck down and you'd pin that out at the back end of your tent to the ground, so it covers over perfectly. Now this stitching, what happens is, because it's so finely stitched, when it rains the water gets into the stitching and swells it up, so it don't let no water in. But it is just as well to go over with the seam sealer and seal it yourself. I know a lot of people are talking about that on the OEX group on Facebook, saying you shouldn't have to seam seal it yourself. Let me know what you think about that in the comments. So I don't think OEX made this tarp of the idea of using a bivy bag underneath it. I think it's directly made to go over their new brand of tents, the Ultralite Tents. But suppose you could do it like this, but if you want to do a little bit of stealth camping with the bivy bag, I think this bluey grey colour is not the type of colour to use. You'd want a darker green colour, like the exhibition tarp, that's a green colour. But as a tarp, there's not much more I can really say about it, is there? So the pole, 9.5mm. I think people may end up snapping that to set this tarp up in heavy wind. But here they put this little cap end on it, and what that does, that's where the tarp sits on top of, so that protects the tarp from ripping. And they did make it out of this like rubber washer idea. I'm glad they did that instead of putting a metal one there, because it could rip through the tarp in high wind. So yeah, it's good that they've used the rubber for this. I wonder if I could just pull this off to show you. There we go. You know what else I like about this tarp and the stuff bag, stuff sack, whatever you want to call it, is it's not one of them ones that you've really got to force it in. You get a lot of room. Once it's in the bag, you still stick your hand in there. You know, you do get some of these tarps where the companies make the bags extremely tight, and it can be annoying to get the tarp back in when it's wet. But simple as that. Now I will give this tarp a test with the Fox 1, and I might get the original Fox 2 out and see how it goes with that. OEX didn't make the Fox 2 in the new lightweight equipment. I don't know why. I wish they would have done. I think it would have done a lot better. But for the tarp, what more can we say about it? It's lightweight, it goes well with all the new tents plus the old tents. Like, you lot give me your thoughts about it please, because I've had many tarps and it'd be hard to explain why it could be better than the next one, the next one, the next one. To me, I just think it's the lightweightness what's going to win overall with this tarp. Right, that's the video over. There's not much you can say. Thanks for watching. If you want to see more, you can press up here. I'll put the new Fox 1 up there for you, and then I'll put some here. If you want to subscribe to my channel and see me using my equipment, camping, outdoor cooking and stuff, please do press this here and subscribe to my channel. But for now, I'll see you next time. Thank you very much for watching.